Here she is. Woo!
Every morning, Miguel and Holly reveal Charlotte's deepest, darkest secrets.
It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you want to get your confession in, text it to us. Put the word hits with your message and send it to 96893 and you'll be anonymous.
Holly, just prepare yourself. You're not going to like this first confession.
All right.
I might have started a little chaos at work today. Before I left the office last night, I slipped a fake love note onto one of my coworkers' desks, but I made it look like it was from another coworker. I wrote it like this person has had a secret crush on them for months. I cannot wait to sit back today and watch the awkwardness unfold. They have no idea it's an April Fool's prank. I'm just here for the drama.
Oh, you're so funny. You're a so funny person. You're just funny. You got jokes. That is a terrible idea. That is a terrible idea. You are messing with people's emotions because this could go any number of terrible ways. I hope you get sent to HR.
Save that.
Awful.
By the way, if you're new to the show, Holly does not like pranks.
I'm sorry. If somebody did that to me, like, I would be really, really upset.
I mean,
Both
you wouldn't,
sides.
right? But you wouldn't find it a little funny once they said April Fools?
No. What is worse than being like, oh my gosh, someone has a crush on you? Just kidding. No one has a crush on you. You're terrible. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Kelvin, yes.
Save that.
All right,
I'm not going to be able to let this one go.
I told you weren't going to like that one. All right, here's the next Queen City confession. Every birthday and holiday, on purpose, I buy my sister's kids the most annoying, messy gifts I can find. Toys with a million tiny pieces, glitter art projects, noisy gadgets, all of it. I do it on purpose because honestly, she spent most of our lives judging me. She always makes little comments about how I'm in my 30s, still single and living my carefree life. So I figure if she thinks my life is such a joke, I might as well make hers a little more chaotic.
You know, I'm not even mad about this. This I'm not mad about. That's what you get. Like, that's the one thing that is like sort of comeuppance for a parent that like you can't really you have backed them into the corner. One time a cousin of this was when I was little. A cousin of mine got my brother these dinosaur slippers that went when they walked, and then they would also roar. And my mom was so mad. I'm like, what did she do to this cousin? But then my mom waited until that cousin had a kid and she gifted her something just like that back. So I don't mind. Like, I think this is the pettiest, most fun way to get revenge on somebody.
Because at least the kid is winning with all the fun art projects.
The kid always wins, and that glitter never leaves your house.
What's the pettiest thing you've ever done to quietly get back at a family member? Text hits in your message to 96893. Here's the last Queen City confession. I probably shouldn't admit this, but when we had our second baby, a little girl, I couldn't help but notice how differently my husband reacted. When our son was born, he was over the moon, telling everyone, crying happy tears, showing so much pride. But when our daughter was born, he was happy, but it wasn't the same. It felt like he just wasn't as excited. And now I can't stop thinking about it. I just hope that as they grow up, he doesn't treat our daughter like she's second best.
That is such a real concern. Some men really have this thing about having a boy. And I feel like it's one thing to feel your feelings, like when you find out, like if you're a dude, or this can go the same way with women who maybe want a little girl, either or. When you find out that it's maybe not what you have been hoping for, you're allowed to mourn the son or the daughter that you don't have. But when the baby's born, like, that's enough of that now. Like, you have a child and you have a duty and a responsibility as a parent. So, like, yes, take the time, but don't let that impact how you treat and raise the kid.
If you've ever experienced that before, I'd be curious to hear, how did you handle that with your spouse? If once the gender was revealed, they were disappointed and then they kept that disappointment going.
Right.
Text hits in your message to 96893. It is 7:13. Have you ever done something to support a friend and now it's totally biting you in the butt?
Oh.
Well, that's happened to me. I thought I was doing the great thing by helping out a couple of friends. And then this weekend, it just came back to slap me in the face.